Hi there, this is Christy, and I haven't gone live in a really, really long time. But I thought it would be fun to go live and just start sharing tips and tricks and strategies of what has worked for me over the last 10 years. So I've been online for over 10 years. I started like researching how to make money online in 2007. I was about to have a huge life event, and I knew I needed to work from my laptop because I had two teenagers at the time. And I wanted to figure out, I had seen this ebook, and this lady was a traffic controller and air traffic controller, and she wanted to work online. So what she did was she blogged, and then she began to do affiliate marketing. Well, I bought her ebook. I mean, it was like over 10 years ago. And the ebook said build an audience. I mean, if you don't get anything else from this live, I would tell you build an audience. And why do I say that? I mean, you might make one, random sale from YouTube. You might make one random sale from Pinterest, one random sale from Instagram or TikTok or whatever, but you need an audience. And that is because once you have people on a subscriber list, they're interested in XYZ. For example, back in 2020, the year that was, right? Back in 2020, I began to go into Pinterest on my cell phone at night. And I noticed that a lot of bloggers, were posting how I made $1,046 in my first month, how I did this of it. And I found several people who were making thousands of dollars. And there was one particular niche that was kept being a common theme, and that was printables and planners. People were making tens, hundreds, thousands, some millions of dollars with printables and planners. No income guaranteed at all. I'm just telling you what I saw on Pinterest. And so I thought, what if I build a new audience just in with people that I know like printables and planners by giving away 3 printables and planners. So I went and bought some printables and planners with PLR rights. And if you don't know what that is, PLR rights means private label rights. That's what it means. It means that you buy it and you're purchasing the rights to resell it or give it away, depending on what the license says. So that's how I built a list, and I built a list of several thousand people. So then I started sending them a daily email. And in that daily email, I would say, Michelle has these Canva templates where you can make your own digital planner. And then I would say, here are 24 Canva to do checklists, and I would do everything that was related to instant downloads, printables, planners, even low content books from Kindle that you can put on Kindle, because I have done some of that too. And if you're like me, you might have tried several or a ton of business models online until you find that one that you really like. And for me, um, as a former teacher, I really like making my own products, but then I also half the time promote other people's products. So I'm like half course creator, half affiliate marketer. So I went to a calendar when I first saw my huge major success. I wrote with a coach, I wrote an ebook, and it was like emergency cash for Christmas, and it was about launch jacking, which means that I would go to this calendar. It shows you, it's called muncheye.com, and it shows you all the little launches of people who are doing digital product launches. And it tells you ahead of time. So you can go online anywhere like YouTube, you could do Instagram, you could do whatever social media platform you choose, and you could talk about that product, because what happens is when it launches, there's a big buzz because there's a lot of affiliate marketers like me who make materials about it. So People are searching for it then because people have subscriber lists. They have these huge subscriber lists and they go in and they say, look, this just came out today. And that's what I do now. But what if you didn't have a list? You don't have a list. You have to start creating a subscriber list. Like today, you could actually start, making these little YouTube. You can make little YouTube shorts on your telephone, on your cell phone. You can do Instagram, really quick videos. You don't even have to show your face, or you don't even, have to talk, because a lot of people don't want to be on camera and they don't want anybody to hear their voice. The nice thing is you can do voiceless, faceless videos on YouTube or Instagram and Pinterest. And that's why I started with Pinterest, because so many people told me I don't want to put my face on YouTube. And I said, what is a visual social engine? And it's Pinterest. Pinterest is perfect for marketing because it's just images. And that's what I did. I started just putting pin after pin after pin. I experimented with promoted pins, which is like putting money in Pinterest ad platform, and that really increased my subscribers. And then I began to market to them. When I say market, what I did is every day I got up and I wrote an email to people who I knew liked printables and planners, because my freebie that I offered gave away printables and planners. So people knew what that meant. I mean, if you go out on the street in New York City or wherever and say, would you like a free printable? They'd be like, a free what? Is that a pretzel? What is that? Because I've asked people, do you know what a printable is? And I'm like, a printable, what is that? So sometimes when you get online, that we get so into our heads of using a language, like every occupation has its own language, and we tend to think everybody knows what we're talking about, but they don't. They don't. For example, my husband does consulting on dairy farms. And when I go to a dinner meeting with he and other consultants, I mean, they're talking about chemistry, they're talking another language. So it's the same thing online. Don't assume that people know what a printable is. It's basically just a digital download. That's all it is. So you have two choices, actually. You can create your own digital download, or you can purchase digital downloads that are already done for you, which you can resell. Or I should have said three choices. The third choice is you can become an affiliate for people who have these done for you materials. And if you look on my channel, you'll see I just made a video of Sue's done for you PLR planners and printables. And it's awesome because I, I actually have a shop myself, and I'll put a link under this video where you can use the PLR private label rights, means that you can resell the ones on my shop as is, without any changes. In fact, my printables that I sell and planners, other than the digital planners, are flattened PDFs. Okay, flattened PDFs, meaning you can't really change them. You can upload them to Canva and add additional elements to them. You can upload pages from the flattened PDF and make listing mock-ups for them to make them super cute, but you can't actually edit them. So if you want something that's editable, go check out Sue's shop. Prefer preferably with my affiliate link, which means I'll get a small commission if you click through my link. The ones on my shop I think they're gorgeous. And if you don't care that you don't have to edit them, they're fine. And I know you may be thinking, what if everybody downloads the same thing? Unfortunately, most people download them and they either use them for personal use or they just sort of stack up on their computer. But to avoid any duplication, just be aware that you can go into Canva, and it's Canva, CANVA.com. And you can actually make a cute mock-up of your printable or planner that you want to sell on Etsy, your shop, or Gumroad, or a stand store, and your mock-up listing will look completely different from everybody else's. So, and you can add cute little elements to make it pop and to make it really, really unique. So, I would suggest that's what you do. Now, digital downloads have been my bread and butter ever since I got started. I've written ebooks, I've promoted other people's ebooks. I've made video classes about affiliate marketing, and I have one I'll link to below. That is my most popular course about how I do Pinterest marketing and just use, graphic images. And I actually provide you with dozens of videos that are already done for you for Pinterest. And that is my most popular course. But if you already know how to do Pinterest, then just do it. Pinterest is different, I would say, from Instagram and TikTok, if TikTok's still around by the time of this video. I don't know what's going to happen there. But it's different because Pinterest is more like a slow burn. But that's the bad news. The good news is that your pins on Pinterest last for months and years, actually years. Some of my best performing Pinterest pins, and thank you for that like, by the way, that's very encouraging. Some of my best performing Pinterest pins, video pins, are in that affiliate marketing course I talked about. But there was one, and I don't know why, because they all look the same pretty much. There's one that gets reshared like every single week, over and over and over. So I know it's frustrating to put up 10 pins and only one gets seen a lot, but that's just the nature of online. Just remember, it's that 80-20 rule, where if I put up 100 pins, maybe 20 will get noticed by other people and get reshared. Unless, again, you put up some kind of, sometimes what I do is I'll go into Pinterest advertising the ads, and I will put like $1 a day. And I think $1 a day, if I can't afford $1 a day times 30, that's $30 a month to help my business grow, then I need to do something else. So a lot of times that's what I'll do. I'll put just $1 a day. Or I remember starting out, I wanted to do free, like completely free, everything free, because I was on a real strict budget. I was a substitute teacher, and I had to pay my rent. So what I would do is I would just do free marketing. So every time somebody said free, I was all over it, because I thought I would rather work hard than spend a lot of money on advertising that I don't know is going to pay off. And so over the years, I've experimented with blogging, Kindle publishing, everything. I've done a little bit of everything, but I always come back. I'm print on demand. I've done a lot of print on demand, and I made a print on demand Yorkie t-shirt that sold last week. But that is a very, very small part of my overall business. I do half my own products and half affiliate marketing. And affiliate marketing, I usually stay in my lane. And when I say stay in my lane, what you need to do is, when you figure out what you love to talk about, then do more of that if people are buying it. Okay. And I found out in 2020 that people were buying things about printables, planners. And I found, the blogger who was making thousands, then millions, and she's selling her own printables and planners. So I knew it was a proven niche. So I decided, going full circle back to the original discussion, that I would promote other people's printables and planners, because I'm not an artist. When I draw something, it's like a stick figure. And so, even though I love the artwork, I couldn't create it myself. So what I did is I decided rather than try and make it and learn a whole new skill, that I would just promote other people's printables, planners, Canva templates. Huge. One of my best selling affiliate commissions is Canva templates that I promote. And I actually have a guide of my best selling links from 2020 forward. And I'll put a link down to that as well. But I found out what people actually wanted and who was selling what they wanted. And it was a game changer for me. And in the process of doing this, I built a new subscriber list, not just in the make money niche where I started, but I built a new subscriber list with people I knew that liked blogging and bloggers that like printables, planners, digital downloads, ebooks, low content books and planners, things about, uploading the same to KDP. So, I mean, even though it's the printables and planners niche, it has lots of legs, I call it, because even though it's not exactly the same thing, we think about this when you go into Walmart, you go in there, are you going in just to the grocery section? Are you going into the electronics section? Walmart has it all, but you have to be careful online to niche down because there's a danger of trying to do it all. So I niche down into the printables and planners niche. So if you have any questions about any of that, be sure and put them under this video and I will check back and try and answer them for you. So I hope that's helpful to you that, first of all, build a subscriber list. Secondly, find a platform that you really like sharing on. Might be Instagram, might be Pinterest, might be YouTube, might be a different one by the time you see this video. And then, build the list, get your get your people coming in to opt into your list and download your freebie. And 3, then sell them something every single day. And that's what I do. That's what I've done to make, to God be the glory, thousands of dollars with affiliate marketing and my own products. So if you have any questions, be sure and put this below the video and tell me, what you'd like to hear more about. Okay. This is Christy. Have a great day. And I'll see you soon. Bye now.